Hi children, good morning everyone. This is Muhammed Shah, your new English teacher. This video has been recorded as part of ICET Public School online classes. Let us start our new section with our morning prayer. Let me invite grade 7 Faika for morning prayer. Please listen to this.
You are with me wherever I go. Every moment your life in me flows. You're always there. Your close beside. You are there all about day and night. You are with me wherever I go. Every moment your life in me flows. You're always there. You're close beside. You are there all about day and night. You are with me in my mother's womb. You are with me in the days of gloom. You help me stand against all odds, and you filled me with your strength, oh Lord. You are with me wherever I go. Every moment your life in me flows. You're always there. You're close beside.
Okay, thank you Faika. Now let's move on to the next section. Good morning students, welcome back to the English online classes. This video has been recorded as part of ICET Public School online classes. Dear children, we are going to discuss a new topic today. I hope you have enjoyed the previous class and completed all the works and exercises. Today's our topic is a poem as written by Rabindranath Tagore. The name of the poem is The Flower School. That is your first lesson in your book. I hope that you have got your book except English sometimes very soon. You will get the English textbook also. Don't worry, and without the textbook also we can do this lesson. Please look onto the screen. I will play the poem on the screen. First of all, we are going to discuss about the poet. The poet of the poem is Rabindranath Tagore. You might have learned any of his poems, but anyhow, I know you everybody know one of his song, one of his poem. That is what our national anthem. Our national anthem is written by Rabindranath Tagore. And anyway, we have nowadays we have plenty of workers in our area, that the workers from the other states, we call them Bengalis. All the other workers are called Bengali workers. You know, this Tagore is also was a Bengali writer. He's from Bengal. Originally he's from Bengal, and his time was 1861 to 1941. His place is in Kolkata. His novels, stories, songs, dance dramas, and essays have been an epicenter of wisdom. Tagore is most widely known for his poetry. He took an active interest in wide separate range of social, cultural, and artistical activities. He has been described as one of the first 20th century global man. And Another important thing about him, you may just remember about at least 1 or 2 points about the poet Tagore. And another thing is that, he doesn't have a formal schooling. He didn't go to school at all, because his viewpoint and his opinion was different from that. The school is not inside four walls to learn something. No, he doesn't like that, so that he did not go to school for a formal education, but he learned the things from his home itself all. And another important thing about Tagore is, Tagore was the first ever Asian man who got the Nobel Prize. So that also you may remember. Yes, so definitely, if he is the first in Asian, definitely he is the first in Indian. The first man who got Nobel is Tagore. That also you may remember. And one more point, Tagore has a great love for nature, and many of his poems invoke the simple beauties of the nature, of the natural world. His major works in literature include novels, stories, poetry, poems, and songs, plays, and dramas. Now let us look into the poem directly. The poem, I told you the name, the title of the poem is The Flower School. And here the poem is on the screen. You can pause the video and read it. And dear children, in this video I have included small riddles in order to test your attention skill and listening power. And you have to answer. I will explain at that time. You may please keep on watching. Those who are watching it at this moment, at the right moment, who can answer to that questions also. Okay, let us read the poem. I will read it one time. After that I will explain it line by line. I will explain it. When storm clouds rumble in the sky and June showers come down, the moist east wind comes marching over the heath to blow his bagpipes among the bamboos. Then crowds of flowers come out of a sudden from nobody knows where and dance upon the grass in wild glee. Mother, I really think the flowers go to school underground. They do their lessons with the doors shut, and if they want to come out to play before it's time, the master makes them stand in a corner. When the rain comes, they have their holidays. Branches clash together in the forest, and the leaves rustle in the wild wind. The thunder clouds clap their giant hands, and the flower children rush out in dresses of pink and yellow and white. Do you know, mother? Their home is in the sky, where the stars are. Haven't you seen how eager they are to get there? Don't you know why they are in such a hurry? Of course, I can guess to whom they raise their arms. They have their mother as I have my own. Now let us look into the poem line by line. I would like to explain the poem in a very simple way, because the poem is written in a very simple way. You can understand the poet in total trying to establish or trying to make you imagine that the flowers also having school, as you have schools, like that the flowers also are going to school. Let us see that what is his imagination in poetry. Let's look. The opening lines of the poem is like this: when storm clouds rumble in the sky and June showers come down, At the time when storm clouds, we know in the month of June it is the time of rain. At that time the storm clouds rumble in the sky. Rumble means that the deep echoing sound that you can rumble means this a kind of you can hear sometimes. Can you hear? This sound is called rumble in the sky, and June showers come down, and the rain and the the rain of in the month of June that comes down, the moist east wind comes marching. And here the poet used the word marching, the wind coming. Wind is not walking, it is marching. And the moist means that wet, because of the rain the wind also will be wet. So the wet east wind, the wind is coming from the side of east, that wind comes marching, that wind is coming that marching over the heath. Heath means, you can look at the picture, look on the screen, that is a plain area that full of flowers, just like that. So that area is called heath. That marching over the heath to blow is bagpipes among the bamboos, and that wind is coming over this plain beautiful area. That wind is coming, that wind is marching, it is just like it is over to blow. That is, the wind is actually blowing a bagpipes. Bagpipes means this, this is what bagpipes. And this is used in Scotland, a musical instrument used in Scotland. So many sound will come out of this music instrument. So that wind is actually blowing its bagpipes among the bamboos. Where the bagpipes, here for the wind, bamboos are bagpipes. So just like bagpipes makes noise. Now you can see, yeah, just like this, like that. The east moist wind make noise among the bamboos. Then at that time we said that the wind blow bagpipes among the bamboos. At that time, what time, when the storm clouds rumble in the sky, when the moist east wind comes, and when the wind blow among the bamboos, at that time the crowds of flowers come out of a sudden. A crowd of flowers. You see the imagination of the poet. The poet has used his imagination. You see, instead of many flowers or so much flowers, no, crowd of flowers come out of a sudden from nobody knows where, and dance. At that time the flowers comes out of somewhere, we don't know from where, and dance upon the grass in wild glee. In wild glee means that you can look on this, in wild happiness. So all the flowers at the time when the storm clouds rumble in the sky, when the rain comes in the month of June, when the wind comes marching, when the wind blows bagpipes, at that time a crowd of flowers come out. A crowd of beautiful flowers is coming up, and nobody knows where, and that flowers dance in a very excitement, very happiness. That is what glee meaning. Okay, dear students, can you say the answer to this question? That we have done the first stanza. So just for a fun, we can, those who are watching the video right now, please pause the video and answer to my WhatsApp number right now. Just pause the video and answer first, then you can continue watching the video. You just answer 1, 2 or 3. Which one is different? Okay, welcome back to the next stanza of the poem The Flower School of Rabindranath Tagore. In the next stanza, it is something different. Now, a school going student, a boy or a girl, he is asking to his mother, Mother, I really think the flowers go to school underground. And now it is the poet has used a person in the poem, so that the person is a student, can be a student also. Mother, I think, is talking to his mother. Mother, I think the flowers go to school underground. So now they are on above the earth. I think they were in their school underground. They do their lessons with the doors shut. They were inside the school underground, under the ground, and the doors were closed at the time when the teacher was teaching, and the classes were going on inside the earth underground, and all the doors were shut at that time. And if they want to come out to play before it is time, and if any flower want to come out of that lesson from that class, if anyone want to come out before the time comes, before the interval time, before their holiday, before that time comes, if any flower want to come out, their master makes them stand in a corner, just like as we are doing that. They will get the punishment from the master. The master is very strict. The master will make them stand in a corner because all the doors are shut. If anybody wants to come out before their time, their master, so that nobody will come out before their time. Do you know when their school time finish? Here is the time. The poet is telling, when the rain comes, when the rain come, they have their holidays. At that time, their holiday. When the rain, till the rain comes, their lessons will be going on, and if anyone want to come out of that class, the master is very strict, will make them stand in a corner. So when the rain come, they have their holidays. Just like that, when the summer comes, we have our holiday. For the flowers in their school, when the rain comes, they have their holiday. That is the difference. We have holiday in summer, they have holiday in rainy season. At that time, branches clash together in the forest. The branches in the forest that clashes together and make sound, and the leaves rustle in the wind, and the leaves in the leaves will make rustling, means the sound, a whispering sound, like that. When we are inside the classroom, when we are making noise with the pieces of paper, that when we crumple the paper, a noise will be there, just like that, a small noise, that rustling sound. And the branches will clash together in the forest, and the leaves will rustle in the wild wind. The thunder clouds clap there. At that time, the thunder clouds clap their giant hands, and the flower children rush out, and the wind comes, the thunder clouds clap their giant hands, and the flower children. At that time, the time when the rain comes, and when the branches of the trees in the forest make noise, and the leaves will make noise in the wind, the thunder clouds will thunder clouds will make noise. And at that time, flower children, that means the buds, flower children rush out in dresses of pink and yellow and white. At that time, that buds will come out. The flower children will come out from their school because they have their holiday. So when they are coming out, so the color may be pink or yellow or white or maybe all colors. It will be coming like that. Do you know, mother? Their home is in the sky, where the stars are. I think, mother, their home is in the sky. Their school is in underground. Their home is in the sky. That is why in the holiday they are coming out from their school to their home. They are coming. That is in the rainy season. Mother, I think in the sky where the stars are, they have their home there. Do you know, mother? Their home is in the sky where the stars are. So that is why they are looking to their home from their school, that is underground. In the holiday time they are coming out to play because their home is in the sky where the stars are. There their house, their home is. Yes, dear children, here is another riddle for you. Can you answer? Please pause the video right now and count the horses in the picture. You can count the animals in the horses in the picture and answer to me. How many horses are there in the picture? Right now you can answer. Come on, quick. Pause the video and send the answer to me, then continue. Okay, welcome back to the poem again. Now this is the last 4 lines of the poem written by Rabindranath Tagore. Now these lines are something very imaginative, very imaginary. You can imagine that. Haven't you see how eager they are to get there? Do you know how eagerly they are waiting? All these flowers in their vacation time, in their holiday time, how eager they are to get in their home. Haven't you see? You look onto the flowers. If you look every flowers, you can see. Don't you know why they are in such a hurry? Why all the flowers are in such a hurry? You can see all the pictures will be standing upward to the sky. All the flowers will be like that. It will be towards the sky standing. You know why they are that much eager, that much hurry to go to the sky? You know why? Of course, I can guess why they are in a hurry. To whom they raise their arms, and the flowers will be just like raising their arms towards the sky, to the where the stars are, towards the stars, towards the sky. Their arms are rising because you know the reason. The reason I can guess, because I know that they have their mother as I have my own, because they were in their school so far. So in the holiday time they are very hurried to go to meet their mother, just like I have a mother at my home. These flower children also having their mother in the sky. So that's why they are in such a hurry, and hurriedly they are coming out of their class and want to go to their mother in the sky. In short, the poet is conveying a message in the poem The Flower School, that the flowers are coming up on the earth from that means inside the ground. They are coming up and flowering. This is the time, at the time of when the time of rain and in the time of spring it comes. It is because they have their holidays at that time. That is why they are coming at that time. So till then they were in their school. The master is teaching them. So just like that, in holiday time we can see the children all everywhere on the malls and parks and in the football grounds and every shopping malls, and everywhere we can see children. When in school time we can't see. At the time of their holidays we can see children, just like that. It is, he is just comparing that the birth of a flower with the life of a schoolboy. Now let us do some work. First of all, please correct the mistake. There are one mistake in this. You can copy these lines, pause the video, and you can copy these lines to your notebook and you can correct it, and take the photo of this one and send to me with the correct answers. What is the mistake in this? When the storm clouds rumble on the earth, June showers come down. There is one mistake in it. In the second line also, third line also. If you have any doubt, you can watch the video again from the beginning to find the answers. And we can move on to the next one. Next one, you can do it. You can complete the summary of the poem. I'm not giving you the summary. Here I have written the summary for you. You can complete this, and the answers are given there in the help box. You can fill it. I hope that now you got the summary of the poem, what the poet says. So you can complete it. Thereby you will study the poem also. Before concluding our lesson, here is the last riddle for you. How many circles do you see in the picture? Look, pause the video and look how many circles you can see. To find the answer, do one thing. Concentrate on the one circle that you could see in the middle of the picture. Concentrate it on that circle for a little time. Then you look onto the picture, you can find many circles and find out the answer and tell me how many circles you could see in that picture. Please just a minute, don't close the video. Before signing off, I would like to tell you one thing, that I have posted a message in your WhatsApp group. Please listen to that and do accordingly. You have a holiday task, not holidays task. Immediately, as soon as possible, you can give your responses, your answers to me. I have posted in the very interesting task I have given. And we can meet each other. And I would like to see you all. And you may please look in your WhatsApp group I have posted. For watching this video, thank you very much. Wish you all the best and keep safe and be at home. Thank you. Have a nice day. Best of luck.